do. See who's gonna get on with me. Who's gonna get on with me? That's where the camera's at right there. Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? So, guys, we're doing something a little bit different today. Your boy is live by himself, only because Scott and J-Mac are out. Hey, Purple, how you doing? Oh yeah. So I'm in my daughter's room. Hey, Christy, how you doing? And yeah, she's a big My Hero Academia. So we got her some My Hero stuff on here. I'm good. How are you guys? So look, if you were on, hey, how you doing? If you guys were on the Instagram live, you know that Scott is out of town and me and J-Mac are not in the same dojo. So because we haven't gone live in the past couple weeks, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, see how everybody was doing, and just wanted to say hi to everybody. Now this is the first time that I'm going live on my device, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to see the comments, but usually I like to read the comments. So how are we gonna do this? But yeah, guys, so it's only gonna be me today. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I know, excuse me, you guys like to see the three of us, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that we really care about y'all and that we wanted to talk to y'all. I'm tired. It has been a crazy weekend. Well, I hope that it gets better for you. I mean, seeing that the weekend's about to end, but hope it gets better. How many kids went back to school? Hello from Canada. Can't wait for your XO Monday. Yeah, we're gonna record some tomorrow. Today usually we record, but tomorrow we'll have something up. A good crazy. That's good. Good. As long as it's a good crazy, not like a bad crazy. But how's everybody's doing? How was everybody's weekend? As I'm seeing, I think actually people get done with the weekend faster than here in the U.S. We're still on Sunday over here. But did y'all have a good weekend? I just got done with the pool. Vega starts Wednesday. Vega starts Wednesday. What's Vega? I'm not sure I know what that is. But I just got done with the pool with the family. That's why we're here at my apartment. Good weekend, thanks. Good. School. Yes, school. My son had his first day of school ever, little Peter. And that was crazy. That was something crazy. I'm just realizing how red my eyes are. So your boy was drinking at the pool. Vega is in town. Vega is a town. Yeah. I remember that's where you're from. Good weekend. Went to the lake. Hey, Julia. I haven't been to the lake in a while, but that sounds like fun. You know what I remember about going to the lakes here in Texas, though? Is that, like, feeling the rocks as you walk in, and it's, like, not always the most pleasant thing. But I hope your lake was even better. Starts here on Thursday. I'm ready. Yeah. So, Sarah, my wife, is a stay-at-home mom, and she's been around Peter, like, all his life. And so it's been an experience having him, go to school. It's the first time he's been away from his mom. I go to work, so, I go a while without seeing him, but it's been a experience for her, but he likes it. You guys ask why I look so sleepy. It's actually, I've been having too much fun at the pool. Your boy was getting a little toasty at the pool. That's always tough that first day. Yeah, I was happy for him, because, he gets to go to the, school. My daughter has to be on the bus stop by 6:20 a.m. Ooh, yeah, that's tough. Because you usually got to wake up early, right? You got to feed them and stuff. Please watch EXO Guide. Yeah, so actually Lay's is going to be the next and last EXO Guide. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I know I've been waiting for it quite a bit. That boy's my my wrecker. I wonder if I could get this. Let me see if I can get this. So you guys hopefully don't get. Boom. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Now I can talk with my hands. Ooh, look, and I can sit back a little bit. Okay, look at that. But guys, next weekend we should have everybody on the live. Me, Scott, and J Mac. This probably isn't gonna be as long as it usually is, just because you know, I don't have everybody on here. But as long as you guys want to talk, I'm willing to answer. And yeah, I think school season is just starting. We get up at 5:15 each morning. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I've been trying to wake up early to go run, and so far I've done it one time. It's been a little unsuccessful. Hello, first time here from California. Just wanted to say hi. Hey, Tank One. Usually it's me and the guys on here. This is a little bit of different experience because we actually missed the last 2 lives, so I didn't want to go another week without going live with you guys. This is actually something that we really like doing as a group. We like talking to you guys. Just friendly warning, so I'm gonna go back to that. It's talking about Lay. But so usually we're at the dojo where we record, and it's the 3 of us. So this is some kind of different. But we really care about you guys. We really like talking to you guys. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit, even though I'm not gonna be able to get, you know, have the rest of the guys here. But going to Lay's guide, that's actually somebody hit us up on the Instagram, and told us that we should leave Lay for last. So that's what we did. So I'm excited. He's actually one of my records. Somebody asked who is my bias in BTS. My personally bias, it's getting tough. You know, I've always really liked V. Like, that was the one artist. What was the song? Singularity? No, was it Singularity? I think Singularity was the name of the song. But that was like the first artist from BTS that I really like, stood out to me. So he became my bias. But I'm really growing a love for like all the other guys. I mean, you like them all, right? And I wish I could go. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's how you go back. Okay. I love Lay, incredible artist. I heard that, like, somebody was saying that we should keep him for the end, so that's what we did. We appreciate the content and the work y'all put in. Thank you so much. J-Mac, he's a freaking workhorse. So definitely, you know, he releases the videos every day. I have so much respect for Jonathan, just for being able to put in that type of work. So big shout out, big love to Jonathan. And then, you know, me and Scott try to do the best that we can with everything else, you know, talking to you guys and on Instagram, you know, primarily. I know we push a lot for Instagram, but that's really is the easiest and best place to talk to us. So if you guys go and y'all follow us there, we can have like really good conversations. You know, we really do. And I actually do send that voice message out to y'all. So just know that happens. But yeah, man, like all these groups, they're just so amazing. Like, I think I was saying on the Instagram live, if you guys were on there, that it's like, it gets hard. Like, I know that on this channel, I have in the past, if you've been with us for a long time, was the one that was like tend to be more negative, like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, you know. But lately, because I've, you know, learned all the hard work that they put into it, I've been able to like really keep track of everything that I've been able to see what everybody's, like, the effort that they put into it. And it's like, when you know somebody's giving all that effort and they want it really bad, it's hard to really be kind of like a hater, you know. Magandang umaga, salamat, right? J-Mac is the one that speaks the best Filipino out of all of us. Let's see. I'm too old for Instagram. I don't understand it. It's just a whole bunch of pictures, you know, and videos to get your attention. Got to go make dinner. See you next weekend. Thank you, Shayla. We appreciate you. Shayla's an OG of the channel. Exos Dorado is good. Magadango Maga. Awesome. Can you guys do J-Hope's solo song, JJ Marigo? We're actually going to do all of J-Hope's concert from Lollapalooza. That's going to be great. But, guys, what am I supposed to say on here? You know, it's the first time that I like going live without like the other guy. So it's like, you know, I read y'all's comments and I respond to that, but it's like, you know, it's a new experience for me. Who's been enjoying their summer? I just got done going to the pool with the family. That's been great. I love going to the pool. Peter, so I have 4 kids. Brooklyn's the oldest. She's 16. She's at her mom's house right now. My son Peter, he's 5. Sonny is 2, and then I got a newborn named Sophia. It's a little bit about myself. Oh, that's right. So Chrissy was telling me that she was watching one of the K-dramas that Kai was in, and it had her in tears. What was the name of it, Christy? That's one of the conversations we had on Instagram, and yeah, she was saying she was crying whenever we were talking on Instagram. But I just finished K-drama Hotel Del Luna. Okay. Is there anybody from K-pop that is in that maybe we should know? Hotel Del Luna. I've actually been wanting to get, so I've gotten into some of the like Korean like movies. I really enjoy the Korean movies that I've seen so far. You know, obviously Parasite was a big one just because I think it won if Grammys is for music, then that one was with a Golden Globe, an Academy Award, maybe. Yeah, Parasite was a big one. And then I started watching some is it Adante? One Class is my go-to. I'm gonna check all that stuff out. IU is a female lead for Hotel. IU, your name is Peter. I didn't know. Nice name. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my name is Peter. Yeah, they're Scott and J-Mac. They're the other guys in the podcast. Y'all should watch K-drama. I want to. Right now, me and wifey are watching. We're watching Game of Thrones again because there's gonna be another one. You know, the other off season that's gonna come out. And so, but as soon as I kind of want to convince her to watch some K-dramas with me. Extraordinary Attorney. Ooh, it's a good. Extraordinary. Oh. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about K-dramas. You know, there's friends that I've had that are into the whole thing. I really enjoy like Korea's take on things. You know, I feel like every time I watch like a Korean movie, it's always like a really good story. IU is one of the most popular solo female idols. Was she part of a group or she's always been solo? I'm watching this other one right now. So far it's funny. Oh, okay. What's the name of that one? IU. I don't think I've ever heard of her, but Korean's cinematography is on another level. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know where you're from, but I feel like so far, like with American cinematography, like the stories have been a little lacking. You know, like obviously we have big box office hits with like the Marvel comics and you know, we'll have every like so often a good one, but like the stories have been so predictable out of like US cinema lately. And I feel like, I don't know if it's like the culture difference with Korea, but I feel like Korea's take on things has been new to me. Like actually that's why I watch like a lot of like what's it called, like documentaries, because it's like I'm kind of like there hasn't been anything that's really caught my attention. It's called The Miracle We Met. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sarah will want to watch some K-dramas with me. Did you see All of Us Are Dead? Best K-drama series. All of Us Are Dead. Is that the one with the zombies? Because I did. And I think I got to the end. I don't think the next season is out yet, right? Please watch Swing Kids. It's the Dio. I do want to watch that one. A lot of it is on, a lot of these K-dramas are on different platforms, right? Because here I only kind of do Netflix. That's why America is investing billions just for K-dramas. Yeah, man. You know, Korea, man, they're just doing big things. Like, you can't hate on that. I agree. It's refreshing in comparison. it really is like, you know, I like a good movie. Like I've gone back to like the 90s, like Academy Award winning like movies in America, and like they were great, you know, like 90s and before, you know, and even like 2000s. But I just feel like lately it's like just a whole bunch of reboots of stuff, you know, like there's like a lack in originality. IU was an ideal girl for Jungkook from BTS. Oh, so you're saying like people were trying to pair them together? Most of them are on Vicky Rakuten. Yeah, you see, so I gotta get that. Did you watch the teaser videos for? Yep. And actually, some of the guys, like me and the guys, are thinking about actually going to the Dallas concert for Blackpink. I went onto the website. I don't think the tickets were for sale yet. So, but if we do that, we will definitely do a vlog for the Blackpink video. It's actually one of the first concerts I've ever been to. Actually, the first one probably, and the biggest one. She's quite popular. You guys should watch her interview with Hobie. They sang together as a song Equal Sign. Oh, that's definitely good. The movies in the 90s were much better than now. Yeah. I feel like maybe early 2000s and back, like some of those like really like indie movies and even like the big ones, like the actual Academy like movies were actually good, you know. But recently, I don't know. I haven't really been impressed with anything outside of like, I remember I watched the Academy Awards. I believe that's what it's called. And whenever Parasite won, I want to go watch it. And that just the story, like the acting was great. The shots were great. Everything was great, but the story itself was just amazing. Who's your favorite character from Game of Thrones? Anger, not favorite. 8 pounds in Rise of Paint. And not favorite is this. Okay, so my favorite character in Game of Thrones. That's tough. So I like Tyrion, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was the little person from Game of Thrones. Just his mind was amazing. Jon Snow, of course, because he, you know, was the way he was, like an honorable character and kept his word and all that stuff. If I had to just pick one, well, I just think Jon Snow, just because the whole heroic thing, you know. Yeah, Jon Snow was probably my favorite. My wife's favorite was Arya, which I really liked too. Arya was a great character. She was a badass. Well, I have to go to get my son to bed. Okay, Chrissy, thank you. See you later. Tell little man I wish him luck at school. You should react to Joan So Me. Yeah, I've never heard of her, so we definitely will. Good night, Christy. The intro to your channel, are y'all speaking Tagalog? Yeah, so you know, so we're reacting to so much like stuff from Korea, you know, I decided to learn like how to say, hi, welcome to the Am Theory. My name's Peter, and these are my friends, Scott and J-Mac. And so that's what I'm saying. But then after that, J-Mac speaks some Tagalog. I think that's what it's called. He says Magandang Umaga and Magandang Gabi, and then we say Salamat. And I want to learn like some more stuff, you know, from different parts of the world. We have so many different people from different parts of the world, so we definitely want to learn that. But eventually, I want to learn like full-on Korean. I use also stars in the K-drama Moon Lovers with Baekhyun from EXO, one of the saddest K-dramas I've ever watched. Man, I don't know about doing sad. I try to stay happy, but I'm gonna have to watch all that stuff. Good morning, Magadag Umaga. And what does Magadang Gabi mean? I think that was good afternoon, right? And Salamat is like thank you. Good night. Good night. Cool. Yeah, man, it's been awesome, like this whole like experience with you guys. Prepping dinner was nice to chat with you, Peter, and everyone. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Tank One. And remember, we usually have this with everybody, with like the other two guys. So this is just kind of like a one-off. But yeah, salam out for being here. BTS, yeah. What other groups do you guys think are gonna take off here soon? I to One class is a must see. I've watched it close to 20 times. Taeyang Night is one of the songs included. Oh wow, cool. What time is it there? It's actually 8:22. 8:22 p.m. here in Texas, Dallas, Texas time. But yeah, like who do you guys think is gonna like, Red Velvet? Okay. We still have to check it. That's a girl group, right? We still have to check out some of their music from them. But I'm kind of wondering, like, who do you guys think is gonna take us to the next? Because I think it's like 4th generation, right? I wonder who's gonna. Because it's like when we were watching that take off in the U.S., I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict that, right? Who's going to take off in the U.S.? Like, American music is so, like, particular. Like, I don't know. Purple You, good night. I'm going to go to sleep. Good night. Espa, Atiz. Yeah, I think, we've seen a lot of these different people, like these bands. And they're great, I think it's a little unfair, like if we're gonna like put somebody's success in the US market, because I don't know, like based on some of the lyrics and the vibe that I catch from like from like what I hear like K-pop, it's just like the things that we like to talk about, it's just like so completely different from what's like acceptable in like Korean culture, I think like Korean culture is a little bit more like about respect and stuff like that, and here in America, like some of our like lyrics are like a little racy, and so I don't think that the bar should be about that, I just think like overall, because BTS, like when I see BTS, it's like a global. When I see EXO, it's like global, and US is such a small portion of that. I don't think that that's how we should base success. Until US, until bad they could beat them now. They're too powerful, even in hiatus. Too many armies joining army, even in hiatus. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about like the numbers. Obviously BTS is BTS, and then all these other. I mean, Blackpink is Blackpink, and I just think that like one thing that really like hit me about these K-pop groups, sometimes I think in the US we're a little like narcissistic, and we kind of are a little self-centered, and as a I love where I'm from, so I don't mean that in a disrespectful way at all, but I feel like we like to think that everything that happens here in America is like happening all over the world. And one thing that has really taught me about K-pop is just how big this world is, reacting to K-pop, we've gotten to know so many people from different parts of the world. Is that like, definitely being successful in the US is not like a benchmark for somebody that's gonna be great. And I don't really mean to like talk about competition. I just, just a really good conversation about what we're gonna think what's gonna be successful later. The country is 4:30 p.m. Oh wow. Well, I don't know if you're waking up for your day, but I hope that you get good sleep. South Korea is a very conservative country. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like that's why it's kind of hard, to talk about like whatever K-pop group is really going to try to go into the US market, you have to like kind of like forget about Korea, because we're so non-conservative when it comes, especially when it comes to our music. It's like we kind of get really racy, and if you want to be successful in Korea, you're gonna have to, try to do that, So let's see. Night 5:30 a.m. comes early. Oh wow. Shelly, thank you so much for being on this live. We really appreciate you. Again, mostly I'll be on here with the other two guys. Today it's just because I didn't want to go another 3 weeks with no live. Hello from Brazil. Can you guys react to Twice songs? Perfect World. Can't. We actually have a Twice reaction that we haven't released. So we will. Oklahoma here. Oh, okay. So you're not that far. XO Rose. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just me. Scott is in Galveston, and I didn't want to go 3 weeks without going live. So, you know, that's why you guys get me. I'm sorry. Eventually, you know, next week we should have all 3 of the guys here. Yeah, reacting to K-pop, discovering knowledge, information from other countries and cultures, and some YouTubers use it to gain subscribers. It's annoying. Yeah, I feel you on that. You know, I never want to do that. Look, you know, I rather, and again, if you guys have been with us for a long journey, and I said this on the Instagram, I'd rather be hated for who I really am than like try to be different just to like, you know, gain subscribers and stuff like that. So, you know, we're definitely gonna be real here on this channel. But yeah, like that is an advantage of like K-pop. Like it really has changed my life. I mean, just like looking into it, it's like, man, it just opened me up to a whole different. I mean, I'm speaking Korean. You know, like it's not the best Korean, but you know, I can say, hey, welcome to the Ant Theory. You know, my name's Peter. And it's all just been because of K-pop. So it really has opened me up to a lot of stuff. Sorry, let me see. I'll fix this right here. Let's see. Okay, so please react to Jessie's song Zoom. She's a K-pop idol in America. Actually, we have reacted to Jessie O. We did react to Zoom. I believe that was the song. But unfortunately, we weren't able to release it. I think J-Mac lost the video, but we did react to it and we loved it. Let's react to Tomboy by G Idol. Yeah. I mean, just send us a link on Instagram. We will put you on the list. We'll put that on the list. Thank you so much, YNAXXXX. We really do appreciate the love. Guys, we are getting close to 30 minutes of being on here. Florida, why don't BTS or Blackpink ever come to Florida? Because Florida's not Texas. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing, just a little stab. No, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry, that was just a bad joke. Are you Latino? Actually, yeah, my parents are Mexican. I'm first generation American. My mom's from Juarez, Mexico, or Chihuahua, Mexico, and my dad's from Jalisco, Mexico. So, but I was born here in the U.S., so I'm first generation American. More SM artists, please. Taemin. Okay, people have been heavily requested Taemin. Taemin is gonna come soon, I promise. I've actually been bugging J-Mac for us to do some Taemin. It's just we're learning as we're going, and like sometimes blocking off certain days for certain groups kind of like affects us, because then it's like on that day we got to do that group, and then that limits the other days where we can do other groups, you know. And so Taemin is coming though, I promise. I want to move to Texas. Well, come on over, everybody's coming to Texas. Lived across the border from Juarez. El Paso? Oh, yeah. It's funny because I've been meeting a lot of people from El Paso, but I always tell them my mom's from Juarez. I used to go a lot more as a kid, but you know how it gets over there sometimes, so I haven't been in a minute. You speak Spanish, that's why our pronunciation in Filipino language is on point. Yeah. Hablo español. Está un poco chilango. No chilango, pero más como pocho porque soy de América. Y no nomás aprendí español, no nomás de mi mamá, que es mexicana, y mi papá igual mexicano, pero a veces se tiene que hablar con salvadoreños, tiene que hablar con venezolanos, o no, el acento pues es de América. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Nací aquí, pero hablo mucho español, hablo con mis clientes en mi trabajo, y a lo mejor que debería de acabar este segmento en español, a lo mejor. Or maybe not, I should speak English. But yeah, I do speak Spanish for you guys that are Spanish speakers. Taemin group, Shiny. Yeah, I think we reacted to Shiny, right? And we released the video. I hope all of you are able to watch the BTS concert in the future. Thank you. Actually, like that is like a really good wish for us. You know, we are waiting for the Blackpink tickets to come out because we might go watch them. But any K-pop group, Stray Kids, EXO, BTS, just see them live will be such a blessing. And like honestly, like sometimes I feel like a little bit of a fraud because it's like we have just been put on to these different groups. And like, you know, I mentioned this in the Grammy concert, you know, it's like sometimes as Americans we don't realize like what people are like, the people that watch BTS in the Grammys don't really understand what they're watching. And you know, for us to be able to see a K-pop group live and knowing that sometimes some of their like really hardcore fans can't see them live, you know, I really appreciate that. That if we ever do see these bands live, like knowing that other people can, I will definitely appreciate it, and it'll be one of the best experiences of my life, really. Update us on when you update us when you them live. Well, we'll be live every Sunday on YouTube at 8 p.m. Texas time, and on Instagram at 7 p.m. Texas time. But guys, we are reaching here half an hour, so I'm gonna jump off so I can make myself some dinner and just chill with the family for a little bit. But I really appreciate you guys. We will be getting back on track with our lives and everything. What is your thoughts about the Asian culture as a Latino? Just curious. That's a good question. I haven't really thought about it. I think it's so like, you know, I want to put an asterisk on my Latino because I'm an American Latino. So like, while I know Spanish, while I'm, you know, in that, like it's a different experience because in your house and any Americans, like first generation American, exactly like you're saying an American man, like I really feel American, you know. But my good night, Nexi. But like inside the house, it's like you're Mexican, but outside of the house, you're in America, right? So like a lot of my culture has been American, is how I grew up. But there's been a lot of have a good night. So like my culture is mostly American, but like Asian culture, like in Korea, it seems, especially like as I'm trying to learn the language, like it makes sense because in Spanish we have a formal and informal, you know, so that wasn't too like different for me, formal and informal. But I really like it's so foreign to me, you know. I mean, America seems sometimes a little foreign, and then also like Mexican culture seems a little foreign, you know, because I'm kind of like stuck in the middle. But like, you know, seeing, you know, sometimes like the traditional way they dress, you know, the language, like, because even like, I don't know, again, speaking English and Spanish, like anytime I ever try to learn like any type of the romantic languages, like it's familiar to me. Like I took French in high school, and it's like I could think in my Spanish brain French made sense. But any of the Asian languages are like they're completely foreign to me, you know. Some of the snacks and some of the flavors, you know. It's incredible. I don't know. I really like food. So like drinking, like I mean not drinking, like eating the Korean foods and the flavors was great for me. The music, being introduced to Korean like K-pop is not foreign because like a lot of it is like, you know, they use Western chords, you know, and I'm into music, so like it wasn't foreign to me. But one thing that has opened my eyes about like Korean culture is like hearing these guys talking, reading the subtitles. I just realized that like while there's languages that separate us, distance that separates us, that even culture, that like deep down as human beings, like we're all the same. We all find the same things funny for the most part. You know, disrespect is disrespect. You know, honor is honor. Funny is funny. You know, and it just, no matter how different we look, how different our cultures are, like essentially what makes us human beings is all the same. And you know, I think looking into a culture that's like so much different from what I'm used to has made me like appreciate just being human mostly. And on that note, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I will be jumping off now. But next time, you will be getting me, Scott, and J-Mac. So, we really love you guys. We appreciate y'all. Sorry if this wasn't what you guys were expecting. But, love you guys. Alright? Bye.